All right, greetings everyone. Good evening, or good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy, I hope you're making it a great day. Got some Grand Arena to play tonight. Reason for us hanging out together. Got questions to answer if you guys have any. Let me know in chat. Don't really have a topic picked out. Whew, super tired tonight. Wednesdays are a long day for me, so might be doing a little bit of yawning during tonight's stream, but hopefully we won't let that bother us too much. We'll just keep on going. All right, let's check, see what we got here. We got Darth Robbery in the house. Celeste says hello, CT55. We've got Fives in the house. Michael Neal says hello. Kith Canum says hello. Andre Passati says hi all. Michael Neal asks how everybody's first day of double drops has been. And don't forget to double drop your lightsabers. Nice. The feeling's so nice you gotta do it twice. Actually, double dropping lightsabers doesn't work, right? Because the second time you click it, it unchecks the like, which is definitely not something that we want. We don't want to check the like and then immediately uncheck the like. That's not the point. That's not going to help us get views on the video, so. All right. Got Zide in the house. Vitor says hello. All righty. So, double drops. Usually when double drops are in the in progress, I typically just do my normal farming routine. I don't go crazy and do all kinds of extra unusual stuff or go out of my way to like spend a bunch of extra crystals and everything. I figure it's just double drops. It's just like farming 2 days worth of stuff instead of one. But to me, with the way things are right now with signal data, I think if you do have any extra crystals that you want to spend on double drops, spending the 200 cost refreshes is like extra days worth of farming signal data, which is like one of the biggest bottlenecks in the game right now. So over anything else, I would say that would be where I would spend any extra currency. If you have it to spend, spend it on Cantina, getting extra signal data while you can. All right, we got the event in the shop today, or the event in the, for Smuggler's Run 2. So it's the first time I get to do the event on my Loquitur account here. Man, not getting to take any turns on my guys is crazy. We want to try to... Oh no, that's the wrong skill. I finally got a turn and I picked the wrong skill. That's not great. All right. I found that giving him the retaliation on Chrysanthemum helps me get to the contract faster and get this taken down. Once you get the contract, it's pretty much auto from there for this event. But I wasn't paying attention, hit the wrong skill. This. So if we put this, then every time he gets attacked, we go ahead and attack back. He gets the contract up very quickly. All right, now we should just be able to put it on auto and get back to the chat. So I'll do that, try it, see if it works. Andre Passati says triple tap the like saber then. Double drops have been poor for me so far. There's always tomorrow. Are you thinking of adding Embo to the Jabba squad? Yeah, I've got Embo farmed up on this account. He's available for me to work on at some point. I was a lot more motivated when I thought I could have another crate team. So, get the Jabba team up and running and then add Embo and get Cad Bane to hire relics and make 2 full Hutt Cartel teams with Jabba and with Hutt Cartel. But since they're going to change the raid, my motivation to do that has dwindled. So I still do want to build Embo, but it is no longer something that I am prioritizing. I'll get to it when I get to it. So I'm looking at it. I've got tons of Omicrons on both of my accounts. I haven't spent an Omicron in a very long time. So I think I have like 7 Omicrons worth of materials on this account. I feel like I'm going to have a character that I unlock that I'm going to need like 3 Omicrons for and not have them. So I've just been sitting on my Omicrons and not putting them on anything unless I find it very motivational. So, yeah, haven't been that inspired by a lot of the. I mean, there's a lot of Omicrons out there that are good, but not good enough, right? Like Savage, I want it for GAC, so yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm trying to get this Smuggler's Run 2 up and running on my other account as well, on Obticeo in the background, so that's why I'm kind of like stuttering as I'm talking, because it messed me up and I didn't get started right over there. But yeah, we'll get to Embo someday. We'll put the Omicron on him someday and have that for Territory Wars. Alright. I saved Cantina Energy to get twice the number of Geo Spy Shards. Hey, if you're brand new to the game, getting those Geo Spy Shards or any Geo Shards, that double drop is nice. For sure. Alright. Get Krennic out of here. And we'll set up TCO on auto and we'll go back in and try to get this restarted a second time. I should have paused on the loot there and let you guys take a better look at what you get out of this event. Anybody can look it up, but it's not bad if you see it actually coming in from the game. Alright. So once again, we'll just take all the hits here. And then the first time we get a Lando turn. Yeah, let's do this just for fun. We'll do that to get back health and protection. Do that. And then we'll do this. And then put it in auto. Then I can get back to chatting with the chat. Victor says, Vitor says, it's the second week with my Hyperdrive account. Nice. Getting a double drop event right at the start. That's got to be nice. Yeah, so all those farms that you're working on, you can, get 2 days worth of progress every day. It's pretty sweet. If you want to refresh nodes, getting Bosk even faster is probably the one node early game that I would even say, since it's a double drop event, go ahead and refresh the node once and farm it a second time every day. If you get 4 days worth of Bosk farming every day, and it's just like 4-day event, but still you get 16 days worth of Bosk farming done in 4 days. That's pretty sweet. Might be worth it. Double drops do not extend to the ticket farming though, right? So I was wondering, I thought, man, I wonder if it's going to double the amount of event tokens that I get because I'm farming up for the alt on Jabba the Hutt. But the first time I clicked it, I got 9 of the tickets. So yeah, it's not double dropping the the dark side tokens for Jabba's alt, unfortunately. Wouldn't be so lucky as to get that on double drop week. All right, what other stories do you guys have about double drop week? What are you guys doing? Anything crazy? Are you doing some kind of crazy refresh strategies, or are you just kind of chilling and taking it as it comes? The fact that they followed up the Nisa event with this event is it's a little bit frustrating because, right, you're spending your resources on the prior event, so you don't really have I mean, if you want a horde coming into this event or try to prepare for it, it becomes a decision of doing one or the other. But I feel like we did pretty well with the event. I didn't quite get Nisa to 6 stars on Loquitur. I think I ended up literally at 84 out of 85 shards. No, 64. Is that right? 64 out of 65 shards. Now I gotta go look. Did I? Yeah, I gotta go look. Anyway, I think I ended up like 1 shard short of getting her to the next star. But, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good overall. Mostly chilling but refreshing TIE Bomber to get Executor next month. I was able to hoard on Cantina and Fleet. Yeah, fair enough. Since we didn't have Cantina and Fleet going on for the Nissan Rex. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hey DL, my opponent set an Executor fleet with all Relic 9, Piet, Boss, Cad, Bando. I have Malevolence, Negotiator, and Finalizer to beat it. Is it doable? If you have the Finalizer fleet and you have the TIE Echelon built out, the TIE Echelon version of the Finalizer fleet can straight up beat Executor. Even at Relic 9, it's still quite competent. If you haven't done that, though, if you haven't actually fought against Executors with your Finalizer, I would strongly suggest that you go to your fleet arena and put your Finalizer in there and practice against the fleets in your fleet arena to make sure that you know the right sequence of what to click and how to make it work. So you got to put the missile on Bosk to hold him down so that he doesn't get extra turn meter. And then you got to try to, basically you got to get them to attack the TIE Echelon and then do things in the right order so that your Echelon stays alive through the initial volley. And then I think that works okay. I'm trying to remember, like, do you have to have Ebonhawk in order to do that? Or maybe somebody in the chat knows. Because I remember doing that counter on my main account, but it's been like a year ago since I played that matchup. I feel like it didn't need Ebonhawk to win, but it helped. But yeah, I think with the Finalizer, having an Ebonhawk might be a big deal. But yeah, definitely if you're going to try that, practice. The other thing that you can do, again, if you're going to try to do the malevolence counter or any of that stuff, you can go over to your fleet shard and practice what you're going to do. The malevolence, if they don't have the initial 2 skills, especially, you want to put a small fleet in and pull the skills with a garbage fleet and let them kill you to get the other fleet's mass assist, get the Executor to do the mass assist, and get Cad Bane to do his area effect ability. Then you can come in with the malevolence and it's easier. You don't have to 2-shot it like that, but it does give you a little more room in that matchup. And again, I think it's having the Ebon Hawk in that helps. Echelon is 3 stars, unfortunately. Oh, yikes. With the Finalizer, you need higher relics on Hux and First Order Officer to be reliable. Yeah, exactly. You need to commit to that Echelon. Although I think I only had Officer at Relic 5. I don't think I took him past Relic 5 on my main account. And the counter worked okay. I think, again, it's been a year. My memory's kind of shaky trying to remember how a counter worked a year ago, and I haven't used it since. I got a disease called OLD. All right. We'll just put this on auto and then try to remember to show you guys the loot when we're all done. Bunch of mod stuff that we get. It's really nice. It's I mean, it's not game breaking. It's not like stop everything and build Jabba for the event that for the loot that you get off of Smuggler's Run 2. But it's nice. It's nice to have. Once you have Jabba, it's a nice. All right, come on, troopers, give me a turn here. I was leaving these guys at low life, so I'm just going to kill them with an area effect, but then they take 17 turns. I waste my time. I think I'll try the Malevolence method and clean them up with Negotiator Finalizer. He's not playing, I just need to beat it. All right, that's cool. Blessed Carrot's in the house. Hey, Dale, how you doing today? Good. Hey, Carrot, I saw you're moving to Japan, Carrot? Is that correct? You going over there with your whole family? Working out of China or Japan, did you say, or China? Going overseas? Blessed Carrot says, yes. Gonna be 3 years over there in Japan. That's cool, man. It's an interesting opportunity. Be a fun little cultural thing for your family. I lived in Japan for a year. It was amazing, says Darth Robbery. Nice. Yeah. I've had an opportunity to travel internationally. I've spent a bunch of time in Europe, but I've never been to Japan. Haven't been further than Hawaii. Hawaii is the furthest I've gone that direction around the globe. So I've been in Europe quite a bit. No travel to Japan yet for me, or China. All right, so here's the loot. So we get random 6 mods, which, okay, they're health mods. I really wish I could pick anything else. But you get enough stuff to take a mod up to 6 dots. And you get a couple of these. And you get to do the event twice. Right? So you get 2 6-dot mods and 4 6-dot slices and 6 mods. So, hey, it's It's a nice chunk of free stuff, right? We get one decent mod out of this. This one doesn't look too bad. A lot of flat stats, but starts out with 5 speed on a gold mod, so we'll see what happens with that. I've got it on the other screen, so there it is. There's the loot. There's the loot on this screen. It's on the Obticeo screen, so I'll put that up. So yeah, we get a 6 dot mod worth here, and some slicing materials, and 6 mods. And this is the one we got with the speed. I got a 25 speed arrow from Jabba today. Wow. You should take it all the way up to 15, then it can be a 30 speed. I heard a funny story, guys. I got to share this story with you because I thought it was hilarious. I was talking to a friend of mine who plays SWGOH as well, and he was telling me that a guy he knows he's playing with is just one of those people that, like, certain gaming things don't click as easily as it does for some of us. So he was trying to help this person with mods, and they had really bad mods in the account. So he had advised his friend, he said, hey, if they don't have a speed substat, just get rid of them. Like, just any mod without a speed substat, sell it. So his friend said, okay, yep, sounds good. I'll take your advice. That's what I'll do. Like 2 months later, follows up with him one time. He's chatting with this guy and says, hey, how's your mod stuff coming along? Is it going better? And the guy says, yep, been selling everything that doesn't have a speed substat. So he's going in there. They're looking at a character. They're trying to mod it with some of his new mods. And my friend says, hey, I need a speed arrow for this guy. And the other guy's like, what do you mean, a speed arrow? And he says, yeah, you know, an arrow with speed as a main stat. And he says, oh, I sold every one of them. You told me to sell everything that didn't have a speed as a substat. Oh, man. That would be some serious heartbreak, trying to give your friend some good advice and help him out. And then he goes into his account and he sells off every single arrow with speed main stat because you said, hey, if it doesn't have a speed substat, it's gone. Kith Cative says a very literal interpretation. Blessed Carrot says the rule is the rule. Yeah. How come we can't see what you're doing? I don't know. Because I have 2 screens and I'm not always... I was working on both screens with the event at the same time. Chatting with you guys, trying to get this Smuggler's Run event done. That's a Chat GPT friend. Yeah, very, very literal interpretation. Yeah, but my buddy's like, no, man, no, that's not, no. I didn't think I would have had to have said, you know, keep the ones with, with a speed main stat. But, hey, it's not that hard to start refarming. But, man, he must have sold a lot of those. Can you imagine going through all your characters and just getting rid of all the arrows with speed? Oh, my God. Oof. Brutal. All right, let's get in here and take a look at this GAC. I don't see people asking any questions today. So, without any questions to answer, must be time to go over and take a look at GAC. Blessed Carrot says, I got to share. 50 RT is left to Relic to Leviathan. Hey, good job, man. Leviathan. Awesome. All right, we're fighting against Obticeo. He wants to be underestimated. Part of the Dagobah Warriors Guild. 4.6 million galactic power in characters. 3.3 in ships. Galactic War Battles won 21,000, so almost 5 years on the account. 22,000 to be 5 years, right? So he's right at 5 years. Okay, we see 4-star Executor as his fleet. Let's see if he also has a Profundity. He does not. So he's got a 4-star Executor. He does have the TIE Interceptor at 6 stars. Interesting. 6 stars, level 1. No investment into the second sister yet. Alright, he's got Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera, the usual stuff here. Finalizer. So he's got SLKR. Interceptor, TIE Defender. So he's got quite a bit of the newer stuff. He just hasn't like put resources into building it yet. Alright, so I feel like we've got an advantage in fleet. Then he's got 5 Galactic Legends, Kenobi, Luke, Vader, Sith Eternal, and SLKR. Malik's in the house. Malgus is in here too, I think. Revan's, Starkiller. There's the Malgus at Relic 5. 3 Nomicrons on him. Alright, what else? First Order stuff. Omicron on Director Krennic. Check that out. Isn't his Omicron just like for Death Trooper and stuff? Well, in Grand Arenas, he gains Defense Penetration, Health Offense. Death Trooper also gains that. Whenever Krennic attacks, Death Trooper attacks. Has his cooldowns reduced. I don't remember seeing a big Death Trooper as I scrolled through here. Gear 12. Yeah, I feel like if you're going to commit to that Omicron on Krennic, should be looking for like a Relic 7 or 8 Death Trooper, right? I didn't feel like that Omicron was that good. I mean, maybe it was good in 3s for a while if you had a certain Datacron, but again, you can't use the Datacron unless you got Death Trooper at Relic. Alright. No telling what's going on here with these guys sometimes. Let's take a look at speed. Check real quick on mods here. What we got. 321 fastest non-GL on Shock T. That's not that great. I feel like we've got pretty good advantage on mods. 318 on Ahsoka. By the time we get down here to Dash Rendar, we're probably already under 300. Yeah, 288. Okay, so he has some quick characters, but we should have the advantage on most matchups in terms of speed. Let's see what he left for us. Ziggy says, I've been loving 3v3 GAC since I got the Tuscan Ami. It gets holds every time. Nice. Mariano says, I love you, DL. Thanks for everything. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Nice. Blessed Carrot says, DL and all, did you see they confirmed a fix for Leviathan matchups for Profundity and Chimera? Question. Imagine one cannot beat Leviathan in one shot, except for in the mirror match. Does that change your plan? So, for my planning, I'm just a long way out on Leviathan, right? Like, I literally don't even have Darth Revan unlocked on this account. So, prioritizing that, taking all those characters to Relic 9, it's not at the top of the list of things to do. But certainly if Profundity or the Leviathan is unbeatable, then I'll probably have to change my plans. And that's probably all that I can do is work on Leviathan and Leia. I still am going to prioritize Leia as the first thing, but I'll have to get Leviathan then. And then on the Obticeo account, I don't even know if Leviathan's unbeatable. Obticeo is so far away. because of Malgus, right? Even if I get the ship, and I've been prioritizing and trying to get the ship out of this conquest with Obticeo, so I'll have the ship, but Malgus is like, I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe I have like 90 shards for Malgus or something like that in Obticeo. Just what I've been able to get out of Proving Grounds and like a few from the original events. I think I was in normal mode back when he ran in Conquest. So I've got like nothing for shards for Malgus. So that'll be very disappointing. Darth Robbery says, I have Leviathan. GAC 3v3 and 5v5 rotate. Yeah, it alternates. You'll have 3 weeks of 3v3 and 1 week of downtime. And then it'll come back and you'll have 3 weeks of 5v5, a week of downtime. So it's on a 4-week cycle. 3 weeks on, 1 week off, and then it switches. Yep. All right, let's see what he put on defense here for us. I see a Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay, we got Qui-Gon with a tank. Maybe do something like... Maybe we'll save Radis for that. We got some troopers here, but I'm not worried about them because they're not fast. We've got Malgus here in a team with no Darth Revan. So it's Malgus, Bastila, and Marauder. You would really want the Darth Revan in here, right? Don't you want that to be... Even then, what's the right team for 3v3? Is it Malgus, Malak, Revan? Or is it Malgus, Revan, Bastila? Which I'm not a big Darth Revan Malgus. I don't know exactly how that all works together best. What's the best version of the 3v3? I feel like it would be either him, Revan, and Bastila, or him, Revan, and actually Malak in the same team. We've got options here. We can potentially do Jedi Knight Luke if we have to. We can do Sith Eternal if we don't use him somewhere else. So we got some things that we can do for that team. In 3v3, a lot of people go DR Malak, BSF, and Malgus +2 of the Sith Empire Sith. Ah, I see. So you do like the old traditional Darth Revan 3v3. Okay, we've got Lord Vader here on defense. And then we've got First Order. We've got some bounty hunters. And then we've got this Lord Vader to beat. So I feel like we do Fennec Shand here, right? Like, this team with Fennec should be... still should be able to kill him in 3v3? Question mark? I think so. 340 speed on Bosk. I wouldn't mind getting Bosk to Relic 8 on this account. Getting a big old chonky Bosk. What kind of Datacron do we have that we could put on him? Armor, crit avoidance. Let's look just for good stats. Armor penetration, offense, crit damage. This seems pretty good. Crit damage isn't that big of a deal against this team, though, right? Because a lot of what we're doing is not going to be critting. Offense, 17% offense with a bunch of defense. That might be good. You want Bam instead of Bosk? So we want Beskar Mando in here instead of Bosk? Okay. That's the Mandalorian. Scoundrels. Beskar might be on defense. Yeah, I've got Beskar on defense. So why do we want Bam in here? Make somebody immune. Well, it might not be the best team, but this is what I've got. This is what I've got to try. So with Beskar Mando, you're just using the, you know, if somebody gets down low enough on life, you're trying to interrupt and trigger him to be able to save him, I guess. This is only a Relic 5 Maul, so we might be able to live through his shenanigans with a Relic 7 Bosk. Oh, Bam does interrupt the Maul train. He interrupts. I didn't... Oh, okay. I don't think I realized that he interrupted. All right, well, let's give this a try then. Or are we better off using a different team, trying to get rid of a couple ads, or pull the Maul insanity, and then come back with a second team? Because what are we going to do if we fail to kill him with Fennec? We've still got Jedi Knight Luke. We've still got some things that we could try in here that have enough damage to kill him. Can't use troopers though, right? Because they'll daze them and then they'll just be done. Okay, well, we'll have to go find Beskar on defense and take him off then if we're going to keep him on offense for this stuff. But we're going to have to try it with this. This is what we've got to try, guys. So we're going to have to hope that there's enough defense here and that a Relic 5 Maul won't be enough to get the job done. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. Get the payout right away. Let's reduce his armor. We're not going to retaunt right now. Okay, so he did. It was enough. That is unfortunate. All right. Yeah, I thought maybe we could keep Bosk alive, but I guess not. Should have waited. I should have waited on that cleanse. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Alright, come on. Let's get this out of here. Come on, get Maul. Maul. This Maul. We got to do that, otherwise he's going to die. Kick Maul. Alright. We're back in the hunt. Let's just keep the damage rolling. And let's just keep damage rolling. Let's keep cleansing, kicking, more kickings. All right, 61. Okay, do you have Zetas on Grief? Probably not. Yeah, I'm way behind on Zetas on this account. Let's go back out here. Do I have Beskar with Maul? Is that... Yeah, that's where I've got him parked right now. So I suppose we could... yeah, I certainly don't want to... yeah, I don't want to put Bounty Hunter Mando in with that team. So who do I put in there with Maul to make sure that that stays a threat? I guess I put Jango in there? Jango Fett? Apparently we have Jango somewhere else. So we got to go get Jango out of whatever team he's in. Is he on top or back wall? Okay. Not there. I guess he's on the bottom. Jingle, jangle, jangle. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, there he is up top. Okay, there he is. There he is. There he is. He's in a Newt Gunray team. Okay. Put in something here for separatists. You know what? Well, put Droideka in there, I guess. It's just a trash team anyway. Put Trench in there. Trench has to be the lead, right? What is the opponent going to think of that, huh? Feared tacticians. Sure, why not? Jango is good with separatist damage immunity. Why remove Jango? Use Canderous with Maul? Sure, I'll use Canderous with Maul. Have you guys seen my Canderous? You guys do know what my Canderous looks like with Maul, right? There we go. Gear 10 Canderous. It makes this team a complete non-threat, right? We at least have to have relic characters in here to make this a threat. Otherwise, there's no use in even putting it on defense. Okay, so now we have Beskar Mando. Carry him on offense, I guess. Canderous is just there to trigger Maul. Yeah, but, I mean, he's not going to trigger Maul at Gear 10, right? How are we going to get him triggered in the first place? Talk me through this. So, let's say we've got Maul. How fast is our Maul? We don't have him built for speed, so he's 312 speed. He does this skill first on the AI. So Canderous could assist with that, right? Does Canderous get turn meter for basic attacks or something that I'm not thinking of? Canderous attacks. Yeah, so he's not... Canderous deals 50% more damage. Blah, blah. Whenever an enemy is damaged by an attack, he gains 8% turn meter. Okay, there it is. But he's still got to be good enough and fast enough that he gets to go. I mean, I can put him in there, I guess. Lose the Datacron. I don't know, that really feels underwhelming. I feel like this team is super easy to beat. Ray says someone needs to be fast though. Yeah, so I don't know if 312 is fast enough to be fast. 312 doesn't feel fast to me anymore. I mean, some opponents might have a hard time getting over it, but burning cooldowns and running Malevolence worked like a charm, thank you. Nice. Glad it worked out. I'm going to put Django there for now. Just put him there for now. I mean, this team's not going to get any holds, but maybe if I build up Trench a little bit, it'll be scary for people to see. They won't know what to do about it. All right, let's get back to it. Canderous is on my second tier list. Like, I will definitely be bringing Canderous up to higher gear levels. I've got him farmed out. But with the journeys, I've been prioritizing, getting the JML characters to gear 12 so that I can relic them. And that's just come ahead of characters like Trench and Canderous and all them. But they're certainly on the list of things to gear up to gear 12 in the background. Once Canderous is gear 12, we can put some good mods on him and put him in that team for sure. All right. I was thinking about doing Mara Jade here, but I think on the Obticeo account we did that, and we stalled out, and we couldn't get enough damage. Iden Versio, I think, is on defense for us in this round of GACs, so we don't have her to deal with this shenanigans. We've got Triumvirate, but that feels kind of like a waste to throw Triumvirate in here against this. So what third member could we bring for Empire where we could go Mara Jade, Palpatine, and then a third Empire character over here that has healing immunity? Do we have any good Empire characters with healing immunity? This is a stun, but I don't think a stun's going to help us too much. He has a kick. Yeah, the team stalled out against this, a comp like this. Sidious? Yeah, we don't have Sidious though. He's on Dooku, but Dooku's on defense too. I guess technically he's not Empire, but we could put him in there. I don't know what all these characters have. Damage, I think every debuff in the game is somewhere on an Inquisitor, right? So what Inquisitor is it that has the healing immunity? Well, it doesn't look like I have anybody built that I can do that with. Dang. So there's certain teams that make this kind of not a very threatening team. But I didn't bring those teams on offense. Let's see. We could do this and just hang in there until we can instant kill them. Probably try to insta-kill him first if we can. This should get the contract relatively fast, right? And hopefully, I don't think they have enough damage to kill us. We'll take something with some defensive stats here to keep ourselves alive. Armor penetration, crit damage. That's a ton of armor penetration. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Health steal, protection, critical damage, health, armor pen. With that much armor pen, maybe we just kill him straight up, right? 100% armor pen. I don't think that works like I want it to work, right? That doesn't mean I penetrate 100% of their armor. It just means I have plus 100% of whatever armor penetration I already have on the character. Isn't that how it works? So if we look at a character's stats, don't we have defense penetration, armor penetration 203, right? So 100% just means that whatever this 203 is gets doubled. You have 100% of that 203. I believe that's the way the armor penetration off the Datacron works. Won't shock work for fracture and heal? It didn't, right? So we played it out, and every time we I think it was because of the way that the interaction works with the Kylo Ren unmasked leadership skill. It just went crazy, and we couldn't kill him. Now we have our characters here do more damage than they do on the Obticeo account. All right, let's not waste a good Datacron. Let's okay, this one just has protection and health steal. That's probably good enough, right? Evade and attack, protection, offense, health. Need more Datacrons. Need ones with better stats. Well, I guess we could just take an offensive one too. Crew increases recovery with debuffs. So heavy hitting or healing immunity is needed. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get in here. Give it a try. Should be all right. Let's see, what's the right thing to do here? Let's just take a basic. Try to get the SF TIE pilot out of here. Okay. Got the stun out of the way. We'll do this. We'll do this. We're just taking turns with buffs on to get to the contract. Wow. Crew is hitting hard. Crew should not hit that hard. Or a Sing. Going down like a sack of taters over here. I don't know. Rocket. Yep, we lost our fearless leader. Okay, healing immunity is on, so yeah, there we go. All right. Not pretty, but we did it. We got the contract. We got rid of them. Crew was hitting hard. Holy cow. That ain't right. Kylo Ren unmasked should not hit that hard. Okay, so what's the risk here? If we do Wampa against this Grievous, then we could end up in a situation where we got the back wall against Iden or a GL, to be honest. So we could do Yoda here. We could do something like Revan, Master Yoda, Bastila Shan. If we did a team with Jedi Knight Luke, we would want Hermit Yoda, and maybe Hermit Yoda and Bastila is better for that team. Old Ben, we don't need Old Ben here. Yeah, this is probably the best Jedi team that we've got for this. Okay, when they use a basic, they gain speed up. And we'll take this. We'll try to go fast. We'll target do we have enough damage to kill Grievous, or do we need to target the B1 first? CLS versus Bounty Hunters or Grievous. I like to take it easy on the front wall. I like to use good teams, but not my best teams, so that we got a chance to look at the back wall before we have to commit to CLS and the best teams that we have. That way we still got a chance to get a full clear. Alright, let's get Yoda over here. Dash in, get some stealth on me. Get some dodges going, even though it's kind of a mediocre thing. Okay. Magna Guard down. We'll just kill B1 here, because if we get on Grievous and he starts healing and Grievous gets healed, we can end up losing banners that we don't need to lose. So basically we're doing this to try to maximize banners. Okay, there's another big hit. We lost all of our banners right there anyway. Blah. Okay, so we won't stun him. Alright. We tried. We tried to keep the banners. Couldn't keep them. Bounty Hunter team here. This is another one of those teams that's good, but not that good. We have to use something against it. But I really don't want to throw away a good team. This would be a good place for the Empire. Right? We could Mara Jade this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be faster than his characters. We'll take a look. Make sure. 256. 256 on Bosk. We just looked at my Bosk and it was like... Wasn't my Bosk like 300 and... I want to say like 340 or something, but am I misremembering that? I don't want to... I know I had my Bosk really fast for a while, but... Yeah, so our Bosk is like 100 speed more than his. 309 on Thrawn, so we should be going first, no problem. Alright, no Datacron. Dengar is kind of miserable. We will have to kill off the other guys and then have to finish out Dengar on his own. But if we can get an early kick on him, that'll solve the problem. Did you watch Ahsoka already? No. Remember, guys, Loquitur family has family night on Friday nights. So whenever things like Ahsoka come out on Wednesdays, I have to wait until Friday night and watch it together with my family so that we can all see it at the same time. It's a fun little tradition. You know, we do movie night on Friday night. We order out, we get some DoorDash. Nobody cooks on a Friday night. So we just order whatever kind of food we want to try. Get some sushi or Chinese food, Greek food sometimes. Anything you like. And then just chill out together as a family and have a nice Friday. You know, my daughter's growing up, and soon enough she won't want to spend any time with her parents at all. She won't even want to be seen with us. So, yeah, just enjoy it while it lasts, I guess. But yeah, so I'll be watching Ahsoka on Friday night. May also be watching Karate Kid. I think I've talked my kid into wanting to watch Karate Kid with me. So maybe we'll do that on a Friday night as well. And then she can get the wax on, wax off references. Yep. All right. So that worked slick. Slicker than snot on a pump handle. All right. Let's see what we've got on the back wall here. That's an Emperor Palpatine with Starkiller. We've got a Rolo team here that shouldn't be too hard to beat. We've got a First Order team. Again, shouldn't be too bad. Mon Mothma with these guys is Enfys Nest. So we could just nest that right now. Then we've got Night Sisters, no Omicron, but Relic Night Sisters here. Which team do you all think is harder? Starkiller or Malgus? 279 on Mara Jade. She gets 70 from him, so 349. 349. And he's at 303. Palpatine shouldn't be faster than Mara Jade, right? Okay. So unless my calculations are incorrect, this is 349. And I think my Piet is going to be faster than that. Veers, Piet. I did take away a bunch of Piet's good mods, though, so let's see. 338, so he'll be 358. Okay. And then Veers. I think Veers is reasonably fast. 280. So if Piet goes first, that'll be 30%, right? 1, 2, 3. If he links up Dark Trooper. So 30% of 300 is 90. So he'll be acting 2, 3. Yeah, so basically at the same speed as Piet. This should be good. You can beat the Trooper team with Starkiller if you're faster than 349 with Piet. Yep. The Malgus team was Malgus, Marauder, Bastila. So not quite as threatening as it could be. The crit damage is nice, but of course Dark Trooper is not crit damaging. We could put this on. Just put extra armor penetration on. Just to have a Datacron, we shouldn't really need it. And then I think in this comp we can actually do Palpatine first because he's easiest to kill. So Dark Trooper should one-shot him. If Malgus is still standing, his team's just as tough, so Malgus is tougher to me. Yeah, Malgus is harder than Starkiller. I think so. I think we do this. I think we kill Palpatine first, and then we should be able to ravage the rest of the team, and that'll give us free reign to use Sith Eternal up top. All right, there we go. Drop the bomb on Palpatine. Should one-shot him. Here we go. Oh, we did not. That's not great. Okay. We've got one more. Oh, Dark Trooper did get back around. Okay. I thought we were going to lose it right there with that Dark Trooper. I didn't think he had enough turn meter, but we managed to get another turn. Star Killer comes in, basically one-shots Veers. Oof. We hung on. We kept the banners. We kept a banner. All right. It's not bad, right? This we could just nest. It'll give me an opportunity to just click a button and then talk to you guys some more. Catch up on chat. All right, we'll click on Biggs, and we're just going to put it in full auto. We don't necessarily need to do the basic. And then we just try to loop in with Biggs. We hit him, crit him, get him turn meter. He goes again. We counterattack, hit him, crit him, give him turn meter. He counterattacks. And we just do that for days. All right. Let's catch up on chat over here. About speed, I feel a lot of pain when I have to move mods to a new tune like Jabba. And see that speed reduce. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you guys are having the same problem, but basically for me, there's just too many characters now that demand good mods. And I really, really don't want to remod. Like every time I go into the crate raid, the idea of remodding my characters for the crate raid drives me nuts, right? So the crate characters, I just have to put good enough mods on them so that I'm always modded for crate. So then I have to give really good mods to, you know, Bush Leia and Scando and, you know, all the characters that I want to do well in the crate raid. And it takes away from other characters that I want to do well in GAC. And just like, you know, I have to check my Piet and those characters because I keep having to steal mods from my good characters. Although we've got Gideon tweaked out on this account, and I think I'm going to leave Gideon alone. I'm really going to try to leave Gideon's mods on him because we got him at 382 speed, and that feels good. And I still think we have like one more mod that can, or maybe just 6 dotting the arrow or something like that. But I feel like we could maybe even get him to 385. All right, so I can use my Sith Eternal here. We do want Watt. Don't necessarily need him, but with all of the debuffs that come flying out of Bastila Shan, I don't want to find myself like sitting there and not being able to do what I want to do or getting a healing immunity that I can't get rid of or something. Crit damage and health I don't need. Protection, crit damage. Dark side allies, stunner, daze. I don't know. This is... It'll give him 15%. I mean, it's not much, but at least it's a stat that he can use. Playlist says, would Gear 12 Nest win this? No, because Biggs does have a... Is it Biggs or Wedge? Biggs. Biggs's special skill does quite a bit of damage. And, I mean, there was a couple times in that battle you saw that it knocked my Relic 7 Nest like halfway through her health in one shot. So if you try to do that with a Gear 12 Nest, she wouldn't have enough health. You have to have enough health to get through it. I think the problem with lower Relic Nest is her damage. Like, she can tank for weeks, but she has to be able to do enough damage to finish the fight without timing out. So that's why you kind of have to take Nest to higher relics. It's less about staying alive and it's more about, does she actually do enough damage to get the kills? All right, let's get in here and get this done. Who's the ideal 4th and 5th to go with Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, and Hoda? I think it's Bastila and Old Ben, because with that team, you can beat SLKRs. And any team that you can put together that beats a Galactic Legend is the right team. And it also works for territory wars, right? So it'll help your guild in territory wars. And it does fine for the all Jedi stuff. In the the first phase of the territory battle, you can get some wins with that team. Once you get into the higher phases, though, those teams are crazy, and even in the territory battle, it's like really tough to score many points unless you've got JML Jedi. All right, just wasting time here. Let's give Watt back a little protection. See if we can keep him alive for that one extra banner that we'll get. It doesn't look like it. Oh, he lived. Hang in there, buddy. Don't die. You can do it. Nope, 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 nope. Don't get him. Don't kill him. Come on, Watt. Hang in there. Zappy, zappy. Then we just got Bastila to kill. Come on, Watt. Keep going, buddy. Get the oh, come on. Come on. I was so close to keeping that banner. One banner's probably not going to make a difference in this battle, but okay. All right. Is it worth relicking my Grandmaster Yoda or Jolie Bindo? Jolie, to me, has really taken a nosedive. Like, there are so many characters in the game that don't allow reses that Jolie feels like he just fell off a cliff. It was good to put that team on defense, and then you had to have certain things to beat that team because Jolie would just bring everybody back, and he was like very hard to kill. That's not the case anymore. There's insta kills. There's all different kinds of stuff to prevent resurrections now. So I don't feel like it's that good on defense, and I mean he doesn't do enough damage on offense to justify his place in the team in a lot of cases. So yeah, I feel like Bindo is on the outs. Bindo's kind of like in the category with Sith Eternal. He once was much better. You know, Sith Eternal was a lot better at some point. I feel the same way about Bindo. So yeah, I haven't been motivated to relic him on my Loquitur account yet. Let's see. Do we have a 15% light side? Yeah, we'll take that. Tons of crit damage on that. It's good enough. Blessed Carrot says, I say again, I think they changed something because I've lost several times with Nest with not enough ramping. You know, Carrot, you say that, and I agree with you. I mean, I feel like Nest used to ramp up and do a lot more damage a lot faster. Like the fact that I had to sit there and play tiddlywinks with Biggs for like 8 turns, or like 8 sequences, I should say. But like what, 2.5 minutes of the battle, I'm sitting there doing nothing. It does feel like somehow her damage is less. So I'm not a big superstition guy. I'm not like, oh yeah, there's a conspiracy, they changed Nest. But it does feel different. I agree with that. It feels like she is less effective than she used to be. Don't have any proof of that. It does feel like it's true. Alright, we need to see if we can somehow get Anakin stunned, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just try to kill him. We got buff immunity onto Mesa Verde. Let's try to stun Jedi Knight Anakin now. We're going to wait on the ult. Okay, now we're going to use the ult. And he immediately just counterattacks in, and he's like, I am taking your banners. Beep, boop. All right, you didn't take any banners, buddy. I got 57 banners on your Qui-Gon Jinn team. The Datacron for Qui-Gon is quite something, I understand. Okay, let's I mean, we have CLS, right? So we could just CLS this. This is like one of the most threatening teams that we have left. So we have Dash, Han, Chewie, and we have CLS, 2PO, 3PO. So we can do this. I don't know. Doesn't even feel like any of this is that good. Fine, we'll put this in. My Bindo is still Gear 12. Now I don't feel guilty. Cat says steal for the event sometimes, but I always replace. DL, my best is now Relic 5. Not enough, it seems. Let's see. Let's take Echo. Let's do a basic on him for now. We'll do the area effect, get a kill on Echo. Damage on the other guys. Okay, we didn't get a taunt off on the tank. So, yeah. It's going to go badly for him. See you, bro. Bye. 57 banners. CLS still doing damage after all these years. What do we want to do here? Maybe do that Han Chewie team then. Dash, Han, Chewie. Don't even do a Datacron. We'll just come in here and we'll explode Piet. We'll turn Piet inside out. And then the team should be easy to beat. This is Piet. This is not Piet. Woo, that's a lot of damage. Ding dang do. That's a lot of damage. We exploserated him. Troopers, not really meant to be a defense team. Okay, so we've got the Executor here. We've also got the Chimera, and we have to assume that that's going to have the Interceptor. We should be able to use Malevolence against that, use Profundity against the Executor. Should be able to work our way through it. Here's another team that we could have hit with Enfys Nest. We still have Wampa. We didn't use Wampa on anything. What does Wampa beat here? Is there a reason Wampa wouldn't beat this team? He wins here, right? He just, like... They don't have enough damage to kill Wampa. I don't think. And Wampa doesn't care about turn meter so much. Still have Savage also. Yeah, still got Savage also. This works, doesn't it? I mean, they're fast. They'll take a lot of turns, but I should be able to counter. There's nothing to stop me from counterattacking. Right? He stops turn meter gains. Okay, dominance. Enemies can't counterattack. Oh, okay. Dominance does prevent counterattacks. Alright, so Wampa maybe not a good idea here. Doesn't prevent assists, though. So we could certainly just do a Jedi team here. And again, we probably don't need this much, but we've got it, right? And once... Interesting. So once we slow them down... Interesting. So once we slow them down, does the 100 speed from the Omicron still kick in so that they match speed with Luke, but then they have extra speed because Omicron? I don't actually know the answer to that. I know that Luke hits pretty hard, though. Okay, let's go for full banners here. 57 banners. All right, good job, guys. Cleaning up these back wall teams with top-notch stuff. These Night Sisters. What do we want to do against Night Sisters? Does Savage kill this? We could do something like Treya, Vader, Savage. Vader should be able to kill everybody. Savage tanks. And they kill themselves. We can isolate Zombie so that she can't taunt. Alright, let's do this. And this. And then yeet. And get this. And then go back to kill Daka. Stuns abound. Alright. We'll isolate over here. Force Crush again because we can. And now we should be able to get Daka down real quick. This feels like... did anybody ever kill an ant with a magnifying glass when you were a kid? You take a magnifying glass and you focus the sun and you try to burn ants with the focused power of the sun. Anybody do that when you were a kid? This is like killing ants with a frickin' Hubble telescope, right? Or an observatory telescope instead of a magnifying glass. Like a 16-foot diameter lens to kill an ant. That's kind of what that felt like. Okay. Rollo team. Marco Rollo. I don't know why, but I kind of just want to go Rebels against Rebels, just for funsies. Let's get rid of Han even, and put in Lando, and see what happens with Sonastaros lead here. Feels like it could be good. If Leia goes crazy, I mean, there is some RNG where Leia goes crazy, kills Sonastaros, and gives me some problems, but you know, we're gonna try to not do that. All right. Target this Han Solo first. All right, come on. Come on, Sana. Don't let me down here. There she goes. Oh no, guys, we're going to drop a battle here. I have been made sad. Team too good. I should bail out of here before I give him turn meter. Too late. Fun fact. My Rollo seems underwhelming versus my opponent, Rollo. Well, apparently that's correct because mine seemed pretty unimpressive too. We just D'd. We died to the Rollo team. All right, we'll take in a Shakti team here. Clean this nonsense up. I thought it would be fun to take Rollo on Rollo, get some hot Rebel on Rebel action. Turns out I was mistaken. It wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. It wasn't a game. Opposing Rollo just had her way with me. Made me sad. All right, Shakti coming in for the cleanup. Now, if I lose by a few banners because I was messing around back there, I'm going to be pretty upset. But, you know, hey, we got to have a little fun in GAC too. Can't be all serious all the time. I'm going to lose by like 18 banners, and it's going to be that fight right there that throws it. Oh, well. We've still got 2 GLs on defense. He's got the SLKR for the Jabba. But let's see if he can pull it off, you know. It's a Relic 8 team. In pretty good shape. It's not bad. Alright. This is the IG 2000 instead of Xanadu Blood version. I think we're still fine here. I think we kill the IG 2000 first. And other than that, it shouldn't be too big of a difference, right? Let's go. Let's get it done. Shakti didn't clean. She did fight that turn meter handicap. His BAM is gear 12. It's gear 12 BAM. Interesting. Alright, well, we're still going to try to kill IG 2000 first. Guys, I've been experimenting with it. We talked in the last GAC, and some people had recommended, like when calling assists, to call them with the Outrider instead of the Millennium Falcon. And man, as many times as I try it, it always looks better to me to call that Millennium Falcon and get the guaranteed assists than to call the Outrider and try to get more assists through, you know, second-hand assists. So, yeah, I still think giving the assists over to the Millennium Falcon accelerates the ult. It's not about damage. I mean, getting the assists to the Millennium Falcon doesn't improve your damage. It just gets you to the ult faster. And that's really the goal in this matchup. It's just racing to the ult. And once you pull the trigger on the ult, then you're good. I'm stuck with a breach on my tank here that I can't get rid of, and they're not attacking my tank, so we're stuck attacking this Hound's Tooth for a week. Alright, we got rid of that. Now we can get back to business back here in the back row. Boom, done. 2x supercomputer. We got the ult. Let's go. Ult before second reinforcement. I don't know. A lot of people also swear by bringing in the Phantom 2 as the first reinforcement and getting back-to-back reinforces. I've found that it's better to do it with this Cassian's U-Wing. I mean, for me, it feels more consistent. I like that there's different ways to play stuff and that it's not like just one formula and you click buttons and it's exact same result every time. Fleet is pretty bad about that, right, though? So there's no mods to differentiate your speed or anything else. So Fleet is a lot less dynamic in terms of heuristics. So the variability in Fleet battles is a lot less than characters, that's for sure. Alright, let's bring the Plowmeister in here in case we need it. And we do have to expect that he's going to bring in that fast reinforcement. We just have to weather the storm, use our reinforcements in the right way. Should be good. Blessed Carrot says, I don't like profundity. I don't have it. Well, I mean, if you don't have profundity and you do have Leviathan, that's probably a better equation long term than having profundity and no Leviathan like I will have. Alright, we're just going to go all in on the tank. We're going to try to stun the tank. We just do not want to let that tank put us on fire and do all kinds of nasty stuff. Alright, Darth Vader, you can have some buzz droids because, you know, we all love buzz droids. They didn't bring in the fast reinforcement, so even though this player does in fact have the TIE Interceptor, apparently they do not have the TIE Interceptor in this fleet, which is, if my opponent watches this it really would be in your best interest to put that ship into reinforcements somewhere in this fleet. Get that fast reinforcement out. I think it's very misleading for a lot of players. I still think it's kind of BS that they put that quick reinforcement skill actually on Vader's ship instead of on the TIE Interceptor. So unless you know and you were paying attention and you know that Vader's ship got an upgrade to the kit at the same time that the TIE Interceptor came out, like, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's very misleading. So people who watch it, you know, videos and updates and like stay abreast of the news for what's happening in the game. Obviously they know how that reinforcement works. But for people who may not see all the news, at the start of the battle, if all allies are Empire, TIE Interceptors in reinforcements, the Allied Empire capital ship cooldowns are reduced by 1. So this ship has to be in the starting lineup, and it makes the call out to the TIE Interceptor in reinforcements. I don't know. I really feel like that skill should have been somehow on the TIE Interceptor itself, and then it would call out, you know, if the TIE Advanced was in the starting lineup, right? So like somewhere on this skill. Yeah. Anyway, I need to do some more work on my second sister because we got this thing up to 5 stars. We're almost up to 6. We've got it on defense. I mean, it's in the defensive fleet. But we're almost to the point where TIE Defender is legit. So we got this Iden that we're planning on working on someday. And the Defender's almost to 7 stars. So we got some options to work with the Empire fleet over here. Make that a little better. Probably still leave it on defense. I feel like having the Negotiator and... what do you guys think? When I get back to Kyber and put 3 fleets down, basically I'm putting down the Empire fleet, the Executor, and then kind of a garbage 3rd fleet, which allows me to carry Profundity, Negotiator, and Malevolence all on offense. Do you guys think I'd be better off putting 3 defensive ships down? Because Profundity will hold, or Executor will hold a lot better if I also put other good fleets down to make sure that they basically only get 1 chance to beat the Executor. So, I don't know. I feel like 2 fleets and a garbage fleet, I don't know, leaves me more offensive options. I feel like that's the right pick for now. How do you guys do it? How do you guys do it? Blessed Carrot says, I have to admit, investment was made to Relic 9 Malak and Darth Revan, so not 100% free to play. That's okay. Hey, we don't judge. No need to judge people if they spend a little bit of money in the game or if they spend a lot of money in the game. Heck, if you spend crazy amounts of money in the game, I don't care. You know, just if people spend money and like their kids have nothing to eat because they're spending everything on the game, then I'll judge you. Then I'll judge you pretty badly. Right? But if you have money and you can afford it, I think it's actually I think people who spend a little bit of money in the game here and there, it's appropriate, right? Because if somebody goes through the effort of recruiting actors, writing a script, and making a movie for you, you go to the movie theater and you pay for a ticket, and then you did your small part to help finance more movies like that in the future. And it's the same for the game. You know, they've created something that entertains us that we get to play. And if you spend $20 here and there, you're just giving it back to the company that's going to keep making the game that you're enjoying anyway. So I don't know. It feels to me like little amounts of money are kind of a handshake. That's why I don't complain really about buying the $10 pass for Conquest. I mean, it'd be nice to be completely free to play, but I feel like basically if you're in a mid-game situation where you can do Conquest, but you can't get one of the top boxes in Conquest, I feel like you're kind of forced to buy the $10 pass. Because then, if you buy the $10 pass every time, you can get box 5, and after 6 rounds, when the character goes through being the priority character, being the second priority character, you get them unlocked. It's exactly enough to get them unlocked with the pass for box 5. So it makes it so that Conquest isn't like a ridiculous chore to try to complete every time, and you can get through it. So yeah, $10 a month, more or less. Doesn't feel bad. Doesn't feel bad. All right, let's take a look at the Obticeo stuff. Blessed Carrot says, same as being a Patreon, giving back. Yeah, you could look at it that way. Hey, I really appreciate the people that are Patreon subscribers to me. I mean, it really, it means a lot to me that that the people that are over on Patreon have the Patreons have a special channel in Discord, but other than that, being a Patreon, I don't do a whole ton of stuff for the Patreon group. So basically, it's people that just want to help support the channel, and I do really appreciate those people. It's nice. It's nice to have people that want to help. All right, so let's take a look at Dave, the Dark Lord. That sounds like something out of a comic strip or something, right? Dave, the Dark Lord. He's from Antwerp, or is in a guild from Antwerp. 7.2 million galactic power. Yikes. 2.4 in ships, 4.7 in characters, 20,000 galactic war battles won. So again, right at that 5-year mark. Interesting. We see Chimera as his fleet arena. No, wow. Okay. Okay, 7 million galactic power. No malevolence, no negotiator, no profundity, no executor. Zoiks. Right? Like, oh my goodness. Alright, so we have a huge advantage in fleet. He's done against profundity, right? Like, I don't think any of that stuff beats profundity for fleets. He's got SLKR and Jedi Master Luke, Revens, Malik. I don't see Malgus yet. Doesn't even have Malgus built. This is a lot of relics. This is a lot of relics that aren't even like GL Rex. Relic 5 Talia. That's probably for territory battles, right? Isn't Talia one of the characters that you need for TBs? So I'm assuming that's a TB build. He's got Night Sisters. He's relicking Ewoks. So it looks like he's getting ready for that Leia journey. Or he just relicked Ewoks. Okay. There you go. 4 out of the Ewoks are relict. Question mark? Well, he's going to be set up for the raid. Does he have Inquisitors done? What is it? What do his Inquisitors look like? Okay, straight relic 7 Inquisitors, but no Grand Inquisitor. Not even unlocked. Again, question mark? I don't want to be mean to my opponent, but let's take a look at mods. Is it possible? Are mods important enough in the Inquisitor event that his mods would be holding him back from being able to complete the event? I'm not trying to be derogatory to my opponent. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying, is it possible to have these Inquisitors all at Relic 7 and somehow not be able to actually get the Grand Inquisitor? I say one can use some more that is efficient, like the hyperdrive bundle. Some more packets. Yeah. I wish they would do a hyperdrive bundle too. I think if they did a hyperdrive, so when they originally did the hyperdrive bundle, I feel like that was good progress in the game. I still feel like what they did there is relevant. But I wish they would do like a hyperdrive bundle too, where people who really wanted to, drop like another $100 on top of the hyperdrive bundle could get an even bigger jump start in the game. That, man, if you could, what would you do for a hyperdrive bundle too? Like, give people, it might be too much to ask, but give people a Relic team, right? Like, the CLS team at Relic level is hyperdrive bundle too. So you could start the game and just have a full Relic CLS team. That's too much to ask. But I don't know, man. I feel like the hyperdrive bundle isn't enough anymore. Like, the game has gone so far that the hyperdrive bundle doesn't get you as far as it used to, for sure. From what I've heard, complete remod for GL is common for Grand Inquisitor GI. Like an accuracy arrow on the 8th. Chirotech, Bronzium, Signal Data. Oh, Ray says just give Chirotech, Bronzium, and Signal Data in the Hyperdrive 2 bundle. Yeah, then every single player in the game would want to buy it, right? Just a big fat pile of Signal Data, Bronzium wiring, and Chirotech. That would be funny. Here's a big chest full of that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me. Because even if he hadn't built Grand Inquisitor, you would still see him unlocked at lower gear levels, I would think. Ray says 500,000 players and everyone would buy it. Yeah, so if they made that like $100 pack, that would be like, what, 5 million in revenue or something? If there's 500,000 players, holy cow. Wow. They could make ridiculous money. I mean, if they made a bundle that had enough of that stuff in it for $100 and it was a good deal, I would be tempted to buy it on the Loquitur account. Even though I've been more or less, not paying for stuff on the account, I think I might go for it too. I might fall for it. All right, so this account's got lots of character stuff. But I still didn't see Malgus either. No Malgus. Interesting. Okay, let's sort by speed. I'm assuming by now that this person's a collector. 280 fastest non-GL character on Malik. So we have massive advantage on speed. 266. I'm going to look and see if he's got speed arrows. Yeah, okay, so it's not my friend's friend. If I ever see a guy with like no speed arrows, I'm gonna think it's that guy. Jawas too. Looks like multiple relic Jawas. Ouch. Okay, well, you know, this player likes what he likes. That's a crate raid team right there. He's doing crate raid. All right, let's see what he put on defense for me. Fug Tug Sug Hug says that dude is gaming. That's a great name. Fug Tug Sug Hug. Alright, so out of all that stuff that he's got, though, he put his best teams here on defense. So we got a full relic Padme team, we got a gas team, we've got CLS. This is a Sauvage, right? Like, we don't even think about this. We just walk in here, we click Sauvage, we say go, we don't even pass go or collect 200, right? Then probably have to do CLS against the gas, I think. What version of CLS works better against gas? The robots or like CLS Han Chewie? I think we use CLS Chupio 3PO against gas. Okay. Come on. Get him out of here. Now, wasn't there something where we... Oh, okay. Yeah, no. If C-3PO is in the team, you got to be careful against Luke if C-3PO is in the team. We did run into that one time where there was so much recovery from 3PO that we couldn't actually kill Luke. The fight went on for like ever, and Luke was indestructible. Okay, we'll kill Luke while Han is still here to give us more turns. 68 banners that will take it. Han, Chewie, and threes. Blessed Carrot says, Blessed Carrot says, I think this guy is always losing bets. That's funny. All right, so you say CLS Han Chewie right here. This is actually an important match because if I don't beat this team with the CLS Han Chewie, then I may have problems with the rest of with cleaning this team up. Knowing that his mods are really not that great, I think we're okay. We'll do the 15% and just a whole bunch of stats because this has got a little bit of offense, health, protection, crit damage, all of it. So we'll take that. This is Rex and Arc. So Rex is clearly the threat. We'll shoot first on Rex, put him down, kill him, see what we can get done. Alrighty then. Come on now, Rex. Get stunned. Well, let's start out with... Oh, man. He might not have that great of mods, but man, Skywalker is a brick. Even if he doesn't have great mods. At Relic 8, dude is a house. His clones, not so much. Save that. Alright, he's going to be all angry now. Stop being so angry. Basic. Boof. Okay, we'll do this for damage now. I shouldn't have used the stun there. That was foolish. We've got another one on Chewie, though, so we can keep the control going. 54 banners. No need to worry about cleaning up gas. He has been cleaned. I'm working on the top wall. That's kind of foolish of me, right? Like, I should maybe go look at what's on the bottom. We've got Revan, Malak, Bastila. Then we've got Revan, Jedi Revan, Bastila, Jolie, Bindo. We've got Grievous that's Wampa'able. Then we've got Inquisitors. We could take out with something, I'm sure. This is the other team that we're in. What do we do here? What do we do here? What does the Luke team look like these days? We could do something like this. I don't have armor on this team. I do have Wat Tambor. I wonder if for this particular matchup, I wonder if Wat Tambor is better than Revan or Hermit Yoda, one or the other. If we can get rid of the debuffs and heal ourselves, then that's a pretty big deal, right? Does Luke have what it takes to stand up to this team? He will get life drained. So if I don't have something to manage the life drain, then Malak will just kill him. So basically we got to kill Bastila and... So we put him in the lead. We let Yoda go. We do a mass assist over here on Bastila. Give him a turn. He can stun everybody. He can't stun everybody because it's Sith Empire. Okay, so he just... He gives him a turn. He goes. We work on Bastila. I feel like maybe putting Wat Tambor in here and just giving Luke the Wat buff to recover might be the way to go. Qui-Gon, I'm pretty sure, is on defense, right? Meow. And I don't know what else I have that'll even challenge this team. This is another team that, even with bad mods, this team is insane. It's a very powerful team. You know what? Maybe the troopers are enough. So if we did... My Piet is pretty slow, right? So this isn't great, but I may actually be faster than him. So 305 with my Piet. And I don't think he's 305. Yeah, he's like 230 speed with his Revan. His Malak was his fastest character, right? Like 280? 280. So do we do Piet? Or do we actually come in here with Gideon? If we use Gideon, we have to get the kill. If we use Veers, we really can't do the mass assist. So what would this look like? Link him up. He would just take a shot on Bastila Shan, get rid of the Foresight. Then Dark Trooper has to get a kill in one hit. That is not great math. If we do Gideon, Gideon comes in. He's going to go first at 280. Are we fast enough that we could actually... No, we can't loop him. We'd need Gideon and Piet both in the team to be able to try to lap him. We could just do the mass assist with Veers and swing away, kill the Bastila, trigger Malik, but just try to work through it. I don't know. Shakti with Luke. You like Gideon better? Yeah, let's give this a try. If we drain their turn meter, though, we will not get to go. Because we're not going to get a kill. We're not going to get a one-hit kill here. So we've got to do this. And he's going to go. Okay. Yeah, that not looking great. Down to 2 stacks. Got cooldowns. But if we get another turn with Gideon, oh man, that's it. Darth Revan team's so good. All right, let's try the Jedi Knight Luke. Well, let's see what else we've got. We can save back Jedi Knight Luke for this and try with that. Having the cooldowns depleted, I think, is maybe better than having... yeah, so we can Wampa this. Let's just work our way through the rest of the stuff and see if we've got enough to come back and try again on that Darth Revan team. If we don't, basically, if I clear the top zone and also get ships, I think that's it. I think the GAC is over. I don't believe that he's going to be able to kill my Jabba the Hutt, so my bottom will hold. If his Darth Revan holds on bottom and my Jabba holds on bottom, we're even with what we can get out of going through bottom. Then it's just a matter of me being able to clear his fleets and him not being able to do anything about profundity. And that's the GAC, right? That should be it. If we can make all of that work out according to plan. All right, let's just give a basic over here. Let's give a womp. Who put the womp in the womp a womp a womp? Get a counterattack. So big. So big counterattack. All right. We've been able to clear Grievuses just with our Womp on a couple occasions, but this one's holding strong. It's a little bit better than the average Grievous. Not a lot better. He's just as dead as the average Grievous, that's for sure. Or just full clear for fun. Yeah, we got to get through Darth Revan, though. The full clear is gated behind Darth Revan right now. We should be able to do all of these other teams. That's the one that'll hold us back. Let's take a look at this Padme team. I would love, in this circumstance, I would love to just pull out Enfys Nest. But we don't have an Enfys Nest relic on this account. So there's that. We'll use the 5-0 first. I may get the sacrifice here. If we get the sacrifice, it's not too bad. We're going to wait until we need the turn meter. We're just going to kind of slow roll this. Take clone turns, build up our aerial advantage. I'm just going to do a basic here. Now we will, yeah, let's heal. Sure. Gotta hold off the courage stacks, so looks like we successfully did that. Not in a hurry. We're chilling. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to organize ourselves where Shakti clears the buffs off of Kenobi. Like, oh, come on. We'll heal up here. Padme's going to get another round of Padme goodness. If we can't get this buff cleared off of Kenobi here soon, we may be in a situation where... Alright, get the foresight off of him. Target back on Kenobi so that he doesn't trigger the taunt. And then we get rid of Anakin. Alright, alright. So the damage is out. And the next aerial advantage we would like to use on Padme if we can. The courage stacks are still a threat, but otherwise there's no damage on this team anymore. The damage is done. I'm just going to take Kenobi out, kind of because it doesn't matter at this point. We'll give turn meter over. I don't know if we can recover enough to get the banners back, but we'll try. And we should have aerial advantage on the next go. Alright, here we go. Bye, Padme. Clean 56 banners. Nest beats Padme? Yeah. Yeah, if they have the traditional Padme, Kenobi, that team right there, you can beat that with Nest. Yep. As long as you have enough tenacity, basically, you look at Jedi Knight Anakin's potency, and if he doesn't have enough potency to land his healing immunity off of his basic, then you're good to go. So you keep triggering counterattacks, and you just keep attacking into Kenobi, removing foresights, getting buff cycles, getting ramp, and then when it's Nest's turn, you hit Anakin and kill him. And yeah, rinse and repeat with Padme and the whole team. All right, here we've got Mace Windu Jedi. What do I do against Mace Windu Jedi? It's weird, right? Like, the team is bad, but it's still... It's another one of those teams that can do okay, even with bad mods, because Grandmaster Yoda can go crazy. He can be a crazy person. And every time he does stuff, Ahsoka assists. So... I don't know. There's other than the area effect on Grandmaster Yoda with his second skill here, they don't really have area effect on this team as such, right? So we could try to do something like this. I don't think that's enough damage, though. There's actually going to be recovery in here, so probably not enough damage. We've got the Radis team that does pretty good damage. What else do we have down here? We've got Inquisitors. Radis team would be good there. And we've got this Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, that's probably the most threatening team that we have left. So maybe we should look at who do I use as a leader with this 3PO and Chupio? I'm kind of stuck with now that I used CLS Han Chewie. The robots don't really go with Dash. So, oh, we can do Jedi Training Rey. Look at this, we've got a garbage Rey with no Zetas. Then we've got 3PO and Chupio. Does that team even work with no BB-8? It's a pretty horrible team. But, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's just throw it and see what happens. Droids. Nothing triggers here because this isn't a rebel. Does his assist work with C-3PO? Gain all this stuff. Whenever another rebel ally uses an ability, they're called to assist. So we will still assist on 3PO. So what do you guys think? Can Jedi Training Rey just go bonkers on these guys by herself? I don't know. We're experimenting. We're going to try something. We're going to try something crazy here. It's probably not going to work, but we're going to give it a try. All right. Here we go. Let's go, Rey. Yep. That works so far. All right, let's get on Mace now. We'll do area effect damage here. Okay. We'll do that. Call an assist from P-O. We'll do this. Call C-3PO. Get an assist. We'll do this. Call Rey. Get an assist. We will wave our hands and say, this is not the Rey you're looking for. Is this a team? Is that team doing stuff? 55 banners. I mean, it's not 57, but it's not bad, right? Do you have sortie? Not on this account. We got no fitty on this account. Vader runs into early. They start out with tenacity up buff. So Vader's a no-go on this. But we should be able to do Radis first order. Still got another 15%. Let's see. Light side. Gain protection up. Armor penetration, offense, crit avoidance. Accuracy, offense, crit damage, crit avoidance. This isn't bad, right? We'll get speed ups on a bunch of stuff. Mace is not the leader they were looking for. Yeah. Mace is not the lead you're looking for. Isn't Mace, what's Mace's lead called again? Isn't it something like, I don't know, sitting on a throne or something? I don't remember. I remember Mace's lead having a funny name, though. All right, we'll kill Bastila first to get Savior out of the way. Throwing a grenade doesn't really help. Okay, they've decided that Cassian is public enemy number 1. That's fine. It's going to be fine. They can kill my Cassian if they really want to. Steel turn meter. Alright, they can kill my Jin now if they really want to. We got the speed ups going on. Look at this. We've got permanent speed up buff because we get to go a lot. You know what? I'm going to bring Cassian back right now. See if we can keep him alive. Because they've got the forced taunt on Radis. I think I can keep him alive. Pew! When we get to the book, he'll be fine anyway, right? He'll come back when we throw the book at him. Alright, Bindo has to be our target now. I think I'm actually going to do this and wait for just a second, and then do this. Get a kill on Bindo. Nice. And then we just got to try to see about recovering banners. I don't know if we're going to recover many banners. Revan's over here going crazy. Fine. Dodged. See you later, buddy. Yeah, 53 banners. Not pretty, but it's done. It is a done thing. Okay, now Inquisitors we need to get through. I feel like Vader's our guy here. We can do Vader, Kylo, and Watt. What? We'll put the tank tech onto Vader just to keep him clean and free of all the debuffs. And then Kylo will just have to do whatever Kylo can do. Storm Pooper says, Jedi training Rey, this party's over. This party is over. Alright. Let's massacre them mercilessly. Tons of tenacity on that tank. Look at him go. What they don't know is that my secret weapon we've got tenacity down. So your tenacity not gonna matter. Oh, Watt didn't make it. Watt never makes it. Alright, there's the tenacity down. Cleanse ourselves up. Stuck behind the tank for the moment. Okay, Force Crush again. Alright. Stun again. Taking forever to get back around to Merciless Massacre here. Keep the tenacity down. We're not going to do the saber toss. Keep the tenacity down. Okay. Don't care if Vader gets hit. We got tank techs. Alright. Come on. Give me a turn here. Merciless. Yeet. Oh, it didn't kill him. How did that not kill him? So bad. That's so bad. I really thought he was going to die from that. Okay. Boop. Alright, he died from the dots anyway, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, let's keep tenacity going on him. And yeet. 53 banners. Alright, just this Darth Revan team standing between me and, I don't know, a good feeling of some kind. Revan lead or Jedi Knight Luke lead? We better put Revan in the lead because they're going to kill him instantly, right? You know what? Let's put Luke in the lead. I like that better. Yeah, we're going to take Luke lead and we're going to slow him down. Put him on our speed. Wait, Revan got beat by Cassian? That's funny. The game has changed. Okay. Let's do that. We're going to clear Malik out here. Oh, man, never mind. I was going to say we're going to have to try to clear Malik out pretty quickly, but yeah, we're dead. We dead. All right, that's... I'm not getting through Revan. Team is pretty good, guys. All right. Here we've got Chimera with no tank. The TIE Silencer and Slave 1. And we have an Endurance fleet with no tank. Okay, so I feel like we do Negotiator here and Malevolence up top. So this is literally like all of his good ships. So we need to get kills here. I'm gonna take Plo here. I'm not gonna take Plo here. I'm gonna take Plo down bottom. We'll take Plo with the Galactic Republic fleet. Let's put in one more ship here. What ship could we put in that would be good to help this team? Well, we could take Cad Bane in maybe. Pull an assist from Spy when it's relevant. All right, let's get in there. I don't think we'll need that reinforcement, but I don't want to end up with needing one more reinforcement and not having a real ship on the field. I can't see it getting there, though. We've got TIE Silencer in the starting lineup with... This really doesn't feel good. Right? Okay, let's do this. And let's put buzz droids on everybody. Vader's already down. We're going to come over here on Bob Feet. Okay, he killed a ship. He did it, guys. He got me. We're going to just kill this silencer all at once. Bye. Bye. See you later. And we have taunt on Sunfac. What? I was going to say we got taunt on Boba Fett, so we can still get the kill there, no problem. Sunfac, get a stun. And... okay. He's hanging in there, guys. Not anymore. Alright. 65 banners. Oh, right, because we're not 7 stars yet. We're missing... we can't even get those last 4 banners. I think that's ridiculous, right? When you're not 7 stars in your capital ship, you can only put in 3 reinforcements. So that fourth reinforcement slot actually doesn't count toward your total. You can't get banners for that 4th slot. Yeah, I think that's kind of silly. Maul for Hyde. Maul for Hyde. Oh, you're talking about the Darth Revan team? Or something, or what? Okay, Cat, I don't know what you're talking about, so... yikes. Alright, let's get Anakin out of here. No unending loyalty because, well, this is not a negotiator fleet. This is an endurance fleet. And I'm going to try to ensure that they cannot endure what I have to offer. Endure that, Ahsoka. You know, I didn't think so. I didn't think you would. All right, here comes Plo to try to recover some banners, give some turn meter. Gotta chonk our way through this 5s now. All right. Now we got bigs to deal with. Never know when you might need a bigs dark lighter in your Galactic Republic fleet. Get unending loyalty on everybody here. If we can hold this for a second, then we can get a big hit with 5s here. Nope. Back to being taunted. Do this. We can bring in this ship, get more turns, get more big hits. Oh, yeah. All right, it's done. It is done. 70 banners. Oh, you asked what other ship? Maul for the hide. Yeah, Maul's not built out on this account, though. That ship, on this account, that ship is awful. It is truly awful. All right, so I think Dave gets stuck on Jabba. I think Dave gets stuck on Profundity on defense. So I think if he beats Jabba with his Galactic Legend, he's got a chance. So that's what he's got to do. He's got to work through Jabba with his teams. Well, my job is pretty stout, y'all. Relic 8s with a decent Datacron on them. I feel pretty good about that. I think it's going to be a win on both accounts. What do you guys think? You think we're going to get a win on both? I think so. I think it's a win and a win. Full clear on Loquitur. Going to be hard for my opponent to match. I'm going to pull up the territory battle so I don't forget to do that. And then we're going to wrap up the stream. And that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for coming out to hang out and watch. I appreciate you guys. It's always fun for me to hang out and learn stuff, talk together. Please remember, hit that like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, that does help me. It helps the channel. I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Notification tells you when I'm doing my live streams if you want to watch them. And of course, join us over on the Discord. The link is always in the description down below. Click on that. We got a really nice Discord community, not toxic, easygoing people, fun to be around, especially for newer players. It's a great place to hang out, talk, learn stuff. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask me questions and I'll answer them. And hope to see you over there. All right, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.